afternoon to all of you friends. A very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So friends, today I bring to you a very important session on legal reasoning. Today, I am precisely going to discuss with you the role, the function, the duty of the Election Commission of India. Now, Election Commission of India, I'm sure most of you have heard about this particular commission, is one of the key commission or the key body that upholds democracy in India. As we know, in a democracy, it is the people who choose their leaders. It is the people who elect their leaders who in turn rules the country. Now, every 5 years we have election in India. So every 5 years we have election in India. Now, under the Indian Constitution, the power to conduct election, for the Union Parliament, state legislature, office of the President of India, as well as office of the Vice President of India, has been given to this election commission. So in today's session, all that I am going to do is to understand and discuss with you certain very important aspect about the election commission. So a very warm and a hearty welcome to each and every one of you. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. In today's session, I'm going to discuss with you things relating to the election commission. Okay, let's get started, guys. Now, in a democracy, it is the citizen which votes and the elected representative rules the country. Now, in a political democracy, in a parliamentary democracy like India, political parties play a very important and a crucial role. The political parties do play a very important and a crucial role insofar as upholding the democracy is concerned. We vote for a particular candidate who belongs to a particular party, and when that, if they have the majority, they come to power, they rule the country. So it's very important that there has to be election. Now, who shall conduct this election? Now, election is conducted by the Election Commission of India. Election Commission is conducted by the Election Commission of India. Am I clear? Is that clear to each and every one of you? Am I clear to each and every one? Okay. So election in India is conducted by this body called the Election Commission. Now, Part 15 of the Indian Constitution deals with the process of election and the establishment of the Election Commission of India. And you have under the Indian Constitution various provisions that deals with the powers, the function of the Election Commission. The Constitution itself also very categorically states insofar as appointment, removal, tenure and eligibility of the Election Commission of India. So friends, this particular constitutional body is one of the bedrock of India's democracy because it enables citizens' voice. It recognizes the citizens' voice, who shall rule and who shall not rule the country. Am I clear to each and every one of you? Okay? Okay, fantastic. Now, the Election Commission is a constitutional body under the provisions of the Constitution of India. The Election Commission is provided with the power of superintendence, direction and control. So you have superintendence, direction and control, which is vested on the Election Commission insofar as elections in India is concerned. So insofar as the Election Commission is concerned, the Election Commission has the power of superintendence, direction and control over the entire election process of the Union Parliament, state legislature, office of the President and office of the Vice President of India. So, election of the President, as I said, that not only the union election or the state election, it is the Election Commission which conducts, but apart from conducting elections for the Union Parliament or legislatures of every state, the Election Commission is also vested with the power to conduct election for the office of the President as well as for the office of the Vice President of India. Am I clear to each and every one of you? Okay, am I clear? All of you? Are you guys understanding? Okay. Okay, Shushil Chandra. Okay, someone has said that name. Okay, I shall remember that name and I'll come to it at the end of today's session. Nirja Devi. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Great to see you guys. Now, so the power to conduct election, the power to conduct election is vested with this constitutional body, which plays the most important role insofar as upholding India's democracy is concerned. Let's move ahead. Now, the Election Commission, to tell you very frankly, is a constitutional body which holds election for the Lok Sabha, state legislatures, on the basis of what we called as adult franchise. Now, what is adult franchise or adult suffrage? It means that right of the people to elect their representative. So we have a body which recognizes that every citizen of the country has a right to vote and elect their representative. Now, when the Constitution came into being in the year 1915, only people above the age of 21 had the right to vote. So only people above the age of 21. It was only by virtue of the 61st constitutional amendment that the age of voting was reduced to 18, and it was done by Sri Rajiv Gandhi, the former Prime Minister of India, during his tenure. So it was Rajiv Gandhi's tenure which saw the shift of the voting age. Originally, it was 21 years. It was brought down to 18 years by virtue of the 61st constitutional amendment. Am I clear? Have I made myself clear to all of you guys? Okay. So today we are talking about a particular constitutional body which has the power of superintendence, direction and control over the entire election process for the union parliaments, legislatures of every state, office of the president and office of the vice president of India. Okay, is that clear? I'm sure that by now you have an idea about the election commission. What is this election commission? What is the power of the election commission? What is its duty? Sure, by now you know it. Now, the election commission has at present 3 members. So the Election Commission of India, consists of 3 members. You have the Chief Election Commissioner and 2 other election commissioners. So that means there are 3 election commissioners. One is the Chief Election Commissioner and the other 2 are 2 other election commissioners. So it is very, very important for each and every one of us to know that this body is a multi-membered body or a 3-member body. Okay, the Election Commission of India does not consist of one person. It is not only that it consists of the Chief Election Commissioner, it consists of 3 members, the Chief Election Commissioner and 2 other election commissioner. Okay, that is very, very important for each and every one of us to know. Now guys, if you are liking today's session, if you are enjoying today's session, if you are gaining some amount of knowledge from today's session, do like this session, do share this session with your friends, and definitely do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Okay? Any doubt whatsoever that comes in your mind, I'll just go through your doubts, and if you have any doubts, please put it up on the chat box so that I can see and reply to your doubts. Okay, any doubts that you guys have can just pop it up on the chat box itself. So I'm sure that by now you know what is the election commissioner. Who is the election commissioner? What is this body? What is the power? What is the duty of this particular constitutional body? Okay, fantastic. So let's move ahead. Now the next question that we must ask ourselves is, who appoints the election commissioner? The 3, Chief Election Commissioner and the other 2 election commissioner. The Chief Election Commissioner along with the other 2 election commissioners, the Chief Election Commissioner along with the other 2 election commissioners are appointed by the Honorable President of India. So it is the President of India. Who is the incumbent President of India? Ram Nath Kovind, right? So it is the President of India who appoints the Chief Election Commissioner and the other 2 election commissioners. How are they removed? They are removed by a process which is similar to that of the removal of a Supreme Court judge. The Chief Election Commissioner or the other two election commissioners can be removed from office by a process which is used to remove judges of the Supreme Court. Am I clear? Do not use the word impeachment. Impeachment is used for the President of India. Okay? Do keep that in your mind. Do keep that in your mind. Is that clear? Any doubt? Any doubt whatsoever? Okay. Fantastic. Now let's come to the tenure and the salary, status and perks of the Election Commissioner of India. Now, an election commissioner, the Chief Election Commissioner, as well as the two other election commissioners are appointed by the President of India for a period of 6 years or up to the age of 65, whichever is earlier. So, the election commissioners, the two election commissioners as well as the Chief Election Commissioner is appointed by the President of India for a period of 6 years or up to an age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. So if an election commissioner is appointed at the age of 63, he retires at the age of 65. But if a person is appointed at the age of 50, he remains till he is 56. Is that clear? Now coming back to the status, salary and perks that are provided to the election commissioners and the Chief Election Commissioner. The Chief Election Commissioner as well as the other two election commissioners have the same status, receives the same salary and perks as a judge of the Supreme Court of India receives. So whatever is the salary of a Supreme Court judge, not the Chief Justice of India, mind you, whatever salary a Supreme Court judge receives, a similar salary the Chief Election Commissioner as well as the other two election commissioners receive. They get the same perks like bungalows, housing, whatever is required. You have servants, you have cooks, whatever is given to a judge of a Supreme Court, same thing is also provided. A similar thing is also provided to the Chief Election Commissioner as well as the other two election commissioner. Is that clear to each and every one of you watching me? So guys, I'm sure that you are getting some amount of knowledge from today's session. Today's session is helpful owing to the fact that you don't know from where you might get questions for CLAT. So during your CLAT examination, where I am not setting up the question paper, BYJU'S Exam Prep is not preparing the question paper for CLAT. So a student must have good amount of knowledge, must have a decent amount of knowledge when he or she is preparing for an examination like CLAT and other law entrance examination. Okay? These classes are very, very important, friends. Before moving ahead, BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you a crash course for CLAT 2022 aspirants. So if you are preparing for CLAT 2022, do join the crash course for CLAT 2022 offered by BYJU'S Exam Prep. This particular course has been already launched. So get yourself enrolled for this course and start with the live classes that are being conducted every day. Now, in this particular course, you get expert guidance by NLU alumni until the day of your exam. So, till the day of your exam, we shall provide you with guidance. You shall also be provided with a day-wise study plan. There will be weekly performance test, faculty counseling, and guidance session. And above all the topics which are required for a student to know to crack this important exam will be taught to each and every one of you through live classes and quizzes. So hurry up, don't waste this time. You do not have too much of time left, and hence my suggestion, join this crash course for CLAT 2022. Moving ahead. Now let's understand certain very important aspects relating to the Election Commission of India. The Election Commission of India is empowered to decide matters relating to recognition of political parties. Now, you had an Aam Aadmi party which was formed around 10-12 years back. You also have Captain Amrinder Singh coming up with his own party. So it is the power is given to the election commissioner to recognize a political party, decide election symbols. You have the footprints of the hand like Congress. You have cycle for BSP, Samajwadi Party. Then you have the elephant for Bahujan Samajwadi Party. So every political party has its own symbol. Now it is decided by the Election Commission of India. Another very important thing is the Election Commission of India has the power to implement model code of conduct during election. Now this model code of conduct is meant for political parties that they have to abide by certain rules during election. The Election Commission of India also scrutinizes the nomination paper of candidates who are wanting to contest election, and the Election Commission also has the power to declare the dates and schedule of the elections in India. So these are some of the most important functions, or rather duties you might say, of the Election Commission of India. Okay, any doubts that you guys have? Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Great to see that, great to see that, fantastic. Now, who was the first Chief Election Commissioner of India? Who was the first Chief Election Commissioner of India? Sukumar Sen. Sukumar Sen was the first Chief Election Commissioner of independent India. The present Chief Election Commissioner of India happens to be Sushil Chandra. That's the second important thing that each and every one of you must remember, guys. And the third most important thing that you must remember is, when is the National Voters' Day? It is 25th of January, one day before the Republic Day, right? Why? Because the Election Commission of India was born on 25th of January 1950. The Election Commission of India came into existence on 25th of January 1950, and hence we celebrate National Voters' Day on the 25th of January every year. That clear? All of you? So guys, did you understand? Did you gain some knowledge from today's session? Tell me that. Have you gained some amount of knowledge relating to the Election Commission of India, which happens to be a constitutional body responsible to uphold democracy and election in India is concerned? Okay, fantastic. Now, before we move on, a very, very important announcement that I would want to make. BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you a CLAT 2022 All India Mega Mock Challenge. Between 3rd of April and 5th of April, between 3rd and 5th of April, you get a chance to sit for a real CLAT experience. So are you ready for a real CLAT experience? If so, definitely, and do not forget to appear for this All India Mega Mock Challenge, which will be conducted on between 3rd and 5th of April. Now, every student must give this particular All India Mega Mock because it is going to show your strength, your weakness, and at this juncture it is very, very important that each and every one of you have a decent idea relating to your strength and weakness. It is absolutely necessary that you identify how to solve a CLAT question paper. So you need to identify your CLAT strategy. So to understand this particular strategy, do appear for the All India Mega Mock Challenge, which will be conducted between 3rd and 5th of April. How many of you have got yourself enrolled for this, and how many of you are wanting to give this particular Mega Mock Challenge, which will be conducted by BYJU'S Exam Prep between 3rd and 5th of April 2022. BYJU'S Exam Prep brings to you a comprehensive preparation course, Batch 2 for CLAT 2023. If you are preparing for CLAT 2023, here comes the best offer for you. And that offer is a comprehensive preparation course from BYJU'S Exam Prep. So what are you guys waiting for? To enroll yourself if you are preparing for CLAT 2023. This course, comprehensive preparation course batch 2, has been launched. Get yourself enrolled now, or rather start with the free trial. Just see how these classes are happening. Do not let other people go past you in this huge run. So guys, all of you preparing for CLAT 2023, this is the course, okay? So I hope that today the discussion that we had insofar as the Election Commission of India, the power, the duty, the responsibility, the authority is concerned, we have discussed. I hope you understood. If you have liked today's session, do press the like button, do subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon. Thank you very, very much. God bless you. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye-bye. Take care. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.